It's Liz, and this is a continuation video about my mask making project. I titled it 24 Hours to Change the World. So this is my pile of material, old scrubs and different pieces of material that I'm going to use to make masks. Hi everybody. So this is Liz, and I just recently made my very first YouTube video. It's about making masks, and masks that we give away for free that are all made from recycled things within the home. I want no money, nothing like that, nothing to buy, that's for sure. It's about caring for our brothers and sisters. So I'm going to keep moving, make it quick, and it's just an update. I got some questions about making the masks and measurements. So I do want to just demonstrate one of the things I'm doing is using recycled products, things around the house. One of the things I found around the house was that I never used, that I bought at a garage sale, is this little guy that is for cutting, and it's an electronic clipper. Isn't that cool? So for the first time ever, I'm going to try it. Let's see how strong it is. The issue is that I have arthritis, and the other day, after a day of sewing, my knuckles were all swollen and sore. So I do things in short increments because I'm recovering from a surgery, and my first day of making a YouTube video, I suffered greatly just from getting up and down from the table several times. So, you know, the mask, the sleeves are good. Anything with seams we don't need, but all the rest of it, you know, there's plenty of material, especially if you're my size. So, I'm going to make you laugh. Live and learn. This whole thing is about trying to work with what we got, trying to be calm in a time of turmoil and concern and fear. One of the things is that I made the masks, and then right before I give them out, of course, I want to wash them. Well, this was the first time I washed them with strings of different types of things. Before, they had elastic and they had trim. Well, this bunch was washed with a variety of things, and this is what I got. So, the lesson to be learned is that this material used for doing hems doesn't work because it melts together. The artificial sinew, which was purchased to be used for jewelry making, doesn't work because it has wax and it melts. The good thing about it is that all the 100% cotton and polyester that was used for the straps all held up fine. So, I think it's funny. I like to laugh at myself. Humor's our best friend. Anyway, thought you'd enjoy that. So one of the things that I'm doing, like I mentioned, is that I am using my old scrubs for material to make masks. These are not hospital grade masks. They're masks that are only good. Basically, they're 2 layers of material, so they do have a little bit of a barrier to them, but that's not their real purpose. I mean, they resist a little. The main thing is to serve as a reminder to not touch your face. Don't touch your eyes, don't touch your mouth, don't touch your nose. The more you remember that, the more you'll remember to keep clean all the surfaces, everything you touch in your home and in the environment you have to go to. I really thought about doing this project. There's a couple of main reasons. Because of my surgery, I'm not able to drive yet and get out of the house, even if there wasn't a virus situation. But I was thinking about all these delivery people that bring the mail every day, the United States mail carriers, the Amazon delivery people, the people who have to bring me my groceries, who go shopping for me, and including one of my own family members, my future daughter-in-law, grocery shops for both her parents and me. And I'm thinking, man, there's so many people we all come in contact with, you know? And so I thought, well, what if I just do this mask with a message attached? You know, like a pond, how you throw a pebble in a pond and it spreads and keeps going. So several people have already contacted me who know me personally and have asked for information about my little project. And they're doing it. They're making masks. If you're home and you have time, certainly it's a good thing to teach children how to sew. But if you have time to do something like this, think of the good. If you could give it out to your mailman, and your mailmen give it out to their coworkers, and the garbage man share with his family and friends. There's a lot of people, a lot of services that are fortunate enough to still be able to go to work, to keep us going. All the people picking our produce, butchering our meats, providing the fishermen, everybody who's still out there facing these challenging times. So I take this opportunity just to demonstrate while I'm moving how to butcher a smock. The idea is maybe you have an old tablecloth you don't use anymore. Maybe you have old curtains. Remember The Sound of Music? Anybody who grew up with The Sound of Music like I did? And she made all the kids' clothing out of curtains. I totally have been doing that all my life. My dad was a baby during the Depression. He's now 91. And one of the things that great generation, my parents, and many of your parents taught us was to repurpose things, to fix the holes in your socks, to repair things. If you have an old cabinet, cut it up. Oh, I'm done with that. Cut it up and make it into something else. My desk is a piece of broken wood from an old cabinet, but it's on top of two filing cabinets that they may be 30 years old, but they're super imperfect condition still. So the other thing is so my artificial sinew didn't work because it melted. Remember I showed you how it was all melted together. So what I'm going to be doing is I will be using just plain old material. Now this is polyester or some man-made blend of material. But I don't want it on people's faces because it's hot and sweaty and probably itchy. So what I did is I'm just sewing. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bunch of lines. And what I'm going to do is I reinforce the material. Well, if you have a thin material, you just double it, sew it, and then you're going to cut it. And that's what I've been doing, and that's what this little blue tie is. Each adult mask takes 3 feet of tie to hold on one side. The children, a couple for each side. So that is a lot of yardage. So I had to think of something. And like I said, it's perfect if you have old curtains or tablecloths, because those especially, you could just do a straight line, a stitch, a straight line, and then, hey, I like this tool. Man, I've had this thing for 15 years. I got it at a garage sale in Berkeley Hills from a lady who was a quilter. And I said, I want it. Her husband goes, do you want her old sewing kit? And I was like, I want it. I bet you that has some good juju on it. And I've been using her things ever since. I still have some of her thread that is in, let's see if I can do this in the air. Let's see if I got skill. So, okay, the main message is, share the message. Let's help one another. It doesn't matter how you look, how you pray. As you can see, disease, infection, viruses are not selective. Okay? We need to show tolerance and compassion. And most importantly, I hate to be greedy, But we need to save the hospital grade masks for the people in the hospital. And it's not because they're more important. It's only out of consideration because they are at the highest, greatest risk. That includes the IT, housekeeping services, x-ray, lab, pharmacy, the subcontractors coming in and out, whoever it is, you know, they need those masks. We do too, but not to that level, you know. What else? I think that's about it. I wish you'd keep checking back on my channel because my son is 18 and he's going to be home for the next over a month. And so I have come up with ideas of things that we can do. One of it, which is we're pretending this is a job. He gets up and he starts his day at 8. He works 2 hours, he gets a 15-minute break, and then he works 2 more hours, and then he gets a lunch break. And you say, what the heck can one little 2-bedroom condo, how much work can there be for an 18-year-old boy to do? Oh, trust me. There's plenty. He already reorganized my refrigerator. So because I had back surgery, I'm limited on bending and stretching and reaching and lifting and carrying. So, I mean, he routinely takes care of all that for me. But now he gets to redo it all nice and neat the way he has plenty of time to do. He's also making planter boxes. He's planting an herb garden. He's filing. Oh, I know. Today he created my flyers that will be going, okay, so this is what the ties look like. Can you see? Perfect, free, recycled. Okay, so the other thing that he did today is he made this little flyer for me. Well, I mostly gave him the words. And this will go with all the masks. And it just says to share a mask and a message, please. Time to upcycle, no money, please. Just share the message. Be patient and kind. Have respect for the planet and its visitors. We have this opportunity to work together and fix our planet. And I signed it, your humble neighbor, Elizabeth Gonzales-Valle. Then I put contact information on the back. Oh, so you really do need to put something firm in the bridge of the nose. I found pipe cleaners, if you kind of braid them or twist them so they're fat and wide, then you can sew them into place. I'm trying to come up with another one because I only have so many. Okay, anyone who would like to, send me a note and I will get back to you and try to get you masks. Anyone who would like to cut material and bring it to me, if you know where I live, I'll take it. If you have any other supplies, especially elastic. Elastic is the best. Absolutely, hands down, the best. Okay. The last thing. Someone asked, why would I be doing this when I'm so limited in what I can do? Because I can only do a few things a day and that's it. And the question is, and the answer is, I trained for 25 years for this day to be able to help and care for people in a time of need. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but and I'm no different. It's like training all your life to go to the Olympics. You get to the gate and they shut the door and you can't go in. That's how I feel. But never helpless. I found a way to do my part to try to help. Okay, take care. Remember to thumbs up, please. We want this message to spread. Be kind to one another. Be patient and tolerant. Be flexible, too. Okay, love and blessings.